Hi guys, my name is Ruhaan and today's topic is how to shorten your planning cycle to manage the ripple effect of tariffs. So start our topic. Table of contents. Mastering the business planning quick setup. New short term planning 30 days. New mid term planning 2.3 months. New long term planning to 6 months. Building resilience in a changing world. Next step. You don't have to import from or export to use US for potential tariffs to impact your business. Flout from the economic uncertainty that the trade of these policies creates will likely touch most Canadian companies. So, how can you prepare for potentially higher cost supply chain disruptions, ongoing uncertainty, or even the possibility of an economic downturn? The key is building your ability to pivot quickly you and find new footing when things change. Achieving this starts with your business planning cycle. Mastering the business planning quick setup. In an uncertain and volatile market, businesses will be forced to think and act higher quicker than usual. As a result, your planning cycle must be compressed by me to meet the pace of this new environment. Typical business planning cycle. In a stable and predictable market, most business planning looks like short term planning 1 year, mid term planning 2.3 year, long term planning 3.3 plus years. In a normal business cycle, you clearly understand the playing field which is relatively unchanging. You can plan firmly for the next step. You are here will your mid-term plan will include more assumptions, and your long-term plan will rely on trend analysis. Compressed business planning cycle. In a volatile and unpredictable market, you do not know when or how the playing field will change to respond. You must compress your planning cycle. Months become weeks and years become months. This allow you to react to changes more quickly. You must also focus primarily on the elements inside your business that you can control. Your another focus should be to build resilience and efficiency. Short term planning 30 days, mid term planning 2.3 months, long term planning 6 days per month. Business planning cycles. Subtle market 1 year short term, 2.3 year mid term, 3 plus years long term. Volatile market 1 month here and now, 2.3 months urgent and important, 2 minus 4 quarters strategic and important. In large damage, new short term planning 30 days. Assess your company's financial situation. Evaluating your financial health in a volatile market is like preparing your car for a long bumpy road trip. You don't know what's ahead, or so your car key components, engine and transmissions, battery and drives must be in top shape and ready for anything. They all have their specific purpose and use. Track this for financial ratios. It's the same thing when you measure your company's financial health using financial ratios. These four types of measures in particular can provide important insight into your business finances. Liquidity, your company's ability to access cash and pay bills. Profitability, how much profit is your company making. Productivity, how efficiency is your company using its assets. Leverage, how much debt is your business using. Calculate your company's break even point. Calculating your break even point reveals how much revenue your business must generate to cover its overhead and financial cost. Knowing that can help you adjust if volatility impacts your company's volume, product pricing, or costing. Ensure you have the right financial tools. Having the right tools is always important to manage your finances, but it's crucial in unpredictable times. Here are the three tools every business needs to make informed decisions quickly. Operating budget. Forecast and manage your business's company's finances, including sales, production cost, operating expenses, margin contributions, and net income, identify whether potential tariffs will impact any of your cost or products. Cash flow planner, track your business's cash flows, cash influence, and outflows to better plan your short-term needs and manage potential cash constraints. Costing tool, estimate and analyze the cost associated with your product or service to make informed pricing decisions. Once you understand your financial health and have the right management tools, you can plan for the next 30 days depending on how you are doing. You called decide to delay payment of payables, adjust productions or deliveries, delay curtain expenses and investments. Review and contract and key with key customers or suppliers. Insert new clauses in key operating agreements. Ensure each item in your plan has a timeline and a person accountable for saying it thought. Most importantly, if you don't understand your finances or have the tools listed above, don't take a wait and see attitude. Contact experts for help. Get closer to your customers and suppliers. Contacting your customers and suppliers every month may seem services, but predictability in key is in a valued market. They are also dealing with uncertainty, so they will appreciate hearing from you. Tag to your suppliers. Ensure they will be able to deliver and assure them that you are still looking to buy. Contact your main customers. Let them know whether or not their existing and planned orders are still on track. Look for customer quick wins. Explore low-hanging opportunities to improve your customers' experience. Is there anything your customers want that easy to do, especially on products that are likely to be impacted by shocks? Small changes can go a long way to deepening a client's ties and loyalty. Understand your obligations. Work with your lawyers and financial advisors to explore clauses in your client and suppliers contracts. Understand your obligations and exposure, and if possible, protect yourself against significant price fluctuations to increase predictability. Some customers or suppliers may ask you to absorb price increases. The financial tools and radios outlined above will help you understand how much margin and cash you can afford to give up. Optimize your supply chain. Analyze your supply chain for improvement opportunities, including alternate suppliers. By optimizing your supply chain, you can reduce dependency on high-cost resources and improve overall resilience against economic fluctuations. New midterm planning 2.3 months fine-tune your finances. While financial radios and tools are critical to understanding your immediate situation, they are also key to helping you improve it. Think you can't control total environment. This is a good time to look at what you can control in your company. Review your business cost structure. A line by line review of your expenses can help you identify opportunities to optimize cost. Separate your discretionary expenses from dues that are committed and mandatory. Examine recurring cost. Review sales and profits by product, but to identify this, you may want to pass out. As you go through this exercise and identify where you can cut or whether there are activities you should stop doing. Think strategically. You don't put your long-term viability at risk for short-term gain. Re-evaluate your pricing strategies. Due to the compressed planning cycle, you want to have time to do extensive market research to review your prices, but here are some steps you can take instead. Talk to your customers. Understand how much they are willing to pay. Communications and collaborations will be key or to finding a new mutually acceptable terms. You are all in the same boat. Benchmark your competitors. Find out how much they charge and the product features they offer. Leverage higher margin products. Consider changing the prices of these items to offset any market impact on less successful or more price sensitive items. Monitor the impact of your changes. Track your sales and customer behavior, adjust your strategy as needed. Look for new suppliers or materials. You may want to look for customers options that are not subject to tariffs. Consider low changes called disrupt your supply chain. New long-term planning 6 months. As urgent as the situation seems today, you must keep an eye on the long term. No one knows how long this volatility will last. So you need to prepare your business to build resilience in the long term. Improve your business's efficiency. Efficiency eats into profitability. The more efficient you are, the more time and money you waste. Your company's resilience depends significantly on its efficiency and productivity. Identify sources of waste in your business. Review your process. Identify where things are not working smoothly, where you are losing time, or where you could avoid mistakes. Take to your employees. Get their insights on where in process are breaking down. They will appreciate being asked. Build an action for plan. Decide what to address, when and how. Focus on high priority task and quick wins. Establish a clear timeline and accountability for each action. Eliminate tasks or steps that don't add value. Standardize process. Doing things the same way to reduce errors. Don't underestimate the impact these actions can have on your bottom line. We see it over and over again with our clients. Their production's capacity increases by 20% or more, their quality improves, and they reduce cost. But put technology to work. Technology is a powerful ally that can help businesses solve multiple challenges. For examples, control cost, automatic repetitive tasks, predicting equipment breakdowns, improving productivity, increase sales, generating leads, contacting prospects, personalizing recommendations, navigate uncertainty, improving forecasting, monitoring inventory, optimizing resource allocation. Investing in technology doesn't have to be a huge expensive undertaking. Idea the key is finding the right solutions for your needs that take a step-by-step approach. Fully utilize your existing technology. Many businesses invest in machines or software and don't use them to for their full potential. Taking advantage of what you already have in is a quick way to boost your production and cut the cost. Explore simple solutions. For example, an online accounting system can help you get out of spreadsheets and eliminate paper and manual data entry. Artificial intelligence based tools like ChatGPT or Copilot can help take meeting notes, brainstorm ideas, or create marketing content. Just be sure to use cybersecurity best practices and review the output for accuracy. Consider complex solutions, sorting and assembly lines, CNC machines, robotics, and automation. These are more accessible than they used to be and can drastically increase productivity and accuracy in your business. That's the building resilience in a changing world. 5 years ago, it was a pandemic, then inflation struck. Today's it's tariffs and trade uncertainty. There will always be periods of volatility during these times. Remember to compress your business planning cycle and all hands on deck approach is key. Successfully managing a shorter planning cycle in an unpredictable environment requires the following: constant and structured communication across your teams and business lines, weekly event, daily leadership touchpoints, and key metrics reviews. Larger companies can create a task force of key team members who meet regularly to complete this task. As the situation evolves, you may need to rethink your short-term and mid-term planning because situations you should were resolved have changed. Meeting getting thought up in the short and mid-term cycles is easy, but don't forget to build silence along the way. Next steps. Looking for more advice, consult or free resources on trade and uncertainty, and contact us for advice tailored to your business. So friends, my topic is complete. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.